Good evening. Welcome to Fire and the Grate.
Hi, I'm Erica Hernandez, Executive Chef, Soul Creek Grill, also here known as The Fire, and you can find me on social media as The Monday Baker. And here we have...
I am Hugh Preece, owner, operating partner of Soul Creek Grill, also known as the Fermented Boss.
Yes, you are. And you are? I'm The Fire. You're what?
I guess I'm the Grate.
You are The Grate.
Yes,
welcome. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to have you back. Well, I guess you've already been back for a week, so it's good to be back. Yes, it does. Time does fly. So, what are we going to do today?
So, I have a question. I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
Right? So, it's football season, and I'm always having people over, and my friends and family love my chicken fingers, but I always have trouble pairing it. I don't always know, other than beer, what goes well with, if you're going to do something like chicken fingers and finger food and things like that at home, what would be a great thing to pair with?
So let's think about this. So the chicken fingers, I'm assuming, are fried.
Yes.
So they're going to be beautifully crispy. Yeah. Maybe using a little buttermilk.
Yes, they're marinated in buttermilk, right? They're heavy on the spice. Like their chicken is marinated, then dipped in the buttermilk, then breaded in seasoned flour. So you have spices and you have herbs and you have, all these layers of flavor in the chicken fingers. It's super tender, crisp.
So when you say spice, you're saying more herbaceous spices?
Yes, herbaceous spices.
All right,
absolutely.
So not peppery spice.
Well, it has a little bit of
pepper.
There's a little bit of cayenne pepper, but it also has oregano and it has, a lot of garlic in them. So there's like paprika in it too. So a little bit of everything in there.
And you call this a challenge?
Absolutely. It's a challenge for me. And for many others at home, it might be,
yes.
You think of chicken fingers and you want to elevate it with a wine and you're like, what do I do?
I've got the answer for you. So we don't have chicken fingers on our menu except for the kids, but those are very, very bland compared to what you sound like you're making here.
Mm-hmm.
So
grown-up chicken fingers.
Yeah, well, I've got a little grown-up beverage to go with those chicken fingers. If you want to go fry off some fingers, I'll go grab us a bottle of wine.
It's a deal. We'll see you in a minute.
Excellent.
Let me go grab some chicken fingers.
See you shortly.
Welcome back. This is already looking beautiful.
So, I'm a huge fan of sparkling wines to begin with. One of my go-tos for fried food, like fried chicken, is bubbles. For fried chicken with a little herbaceousness, I picked Franciacorta, Barone Pizzini, which is one of the wines we do have here on our menu. It's traditional method, so it's like same champenois method. So it's full bubbles. It gives you creaminess.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it's a Chardonnay base. You get that stone fruit, but also you get that the bread crust, full crustiness, minerality.
Subtle.
So my thought process was, we have this comfort food in chicken fingers, fried chicken fingers, and I wanted to elevate the occasion to be a little bit like a celebration. So we grab a beautiful bottle of Franciacorta. The crunchiness of the chicken and this wine should be nice contrast with each other.
Yeah, nice.
The acidity should clear the palate from the greasiness of that chicken, fried chicken, and the fruit and the minerality should harmonize with the herbs and the sweetness of that chicken meat. So
this is super cool because you would never think, you would think that you would serve some bubbly with, maybe brunch or something more refined. It's the mentality of a lot of people, mine included, but when you put it this way,
I drink bubbles every day if I can, but I can't.
Nothing wrong with that.
So this is a fantastic go-to for champenois method sparkling, because one, its price point is probably about half of that of many of the champagne producers, well-known champagne producers. And you know, they are sustainable region, and they've got a long history. This history goes back hundreds of years in and around Lombardy. So these are steep hills. Its closest main city, I think, is Brescia in Lombardy. It's a beautiful region. I visited here about 2 years ago, I believe, and I visited this winery, and the practices they have are, impeccable.
It's good to know.
So,
what's also impeccable?
what's that?
My chicken fingers.
Well, let's test them out. Where are they?
I'm gonna go grab them right now. You stay tuned.
Wow. Welcome back. So we've got ourselves a little feast here. These chicken tenders look incredible.
Well, they're hand breaded. We go ahead and we season the chicken really well. Then we go ahead and prepare a buttermilk marinade, and then we finish with seasoned flour, which a lot of spice and a lot of flavor. You can smell the
herbs,
right?
Absolutely. Smell oregano, thyme.
Yeah, and this is how I usually serve it at home. A little bit of celery, a little bit of carrots, and the different sauces to go with it. You never know which one likes, a little bit more tang than a little sweetness. So I give a little bit of everything to my guests. So I'm dying to know, dying to find out how it would taste with this beautiful.
Awesome. So it looks like we have a barbecue sauce.
Yes. Ranch.
That's our house barbecue.
Yeah.
Ranch, which is a little herbaceousness, buttermilk base, so it's creamy, herbal, and yes, very flavorful. And this here is a buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce.
Hot buffalo sauce. So this
Your
spicy hot.
Your kind of sauce.
Okay, spicy hot. So awesome. And then it looks like you brought some French fries.
Well,
too.
there's chicken
Might have
fingers.
to
They
taste
should
one.
have some fries, right? Our garlic fries, we have them on the menu all the time, and they're Asiago fries with a little bit of garlic and parsley.
So these are a staple here at Salt Creek Grill. All the restaurants carry the garlic fries. Parmesan, garlic, some parsley, tossed with the French fries. It gives a great saltiness, a little savory.
Who doesn't love a good shoestring fry, right?
Exactly. So
Delicious.
yeah, so here we have, looks like very crispy chicken tenders, celery, carrots. We have our 3 sauces to pair with, and
We have our vino.
ladies first.
Okay. Well,
I'm waiting for her to take one so I can get some chicken on my
go right ahead, sir. Tell me what you think. And if you're chicken finger lovers, I think that it takes a second to make them. Season your flour really well with what you like in your flour. Make a little bit of a marinade. Have some buttermilk in it or no buttermilk. It's your choice. And then make your dipping sauces. And you make fresh chicken fingers. They're so much better than anything that you could get at the store. So.
Absolutely. And so these don't look like they're tenders. These look like you cut the breast of.
Yeah, I cut the breast in around, depending on the size of the breast, I cut them in like an inch strip or a little bit less. And they're all and they're all going to be different sizes. You could do it with breast, or you could do it with some boneless thighs as well if you prefer that. But I guarantee you that these are not your regular dry. The misconception of breast being dry, not here.
All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of each sauce, just for dipping. And I'm excited because I think the fruit of this wine is going to harmonize with the herbaceousness of the breading, and the acidity is just going to lighten up the meal, so it's not going to feel so heavy. Your palate's going to get clean from that grease. Sometimes fried food can feel heavy. It's comfort food. It really makes you feel at home. So let's go. I think I'm going to start with a little ranch.
I tried them plain just to see how it went with the wine.
Oh, that's a good call.
And it's amazing. I know I say it every week, guys, but this guy is really good selecting wines. This one is delicious. I could probably say that this one is one of my favorites.
As always. So that chicken is very moist. meat is kind of on the sweet side.
Mm-hmm.
It's firm. You get this crunch when you bite into it from the buttermilk breading that's on there, and or batter, and you get the savoriness of all those herbs and spices that you put together.
It's a funny fact about these chicken fingers, right? Back home in Puerto Rico a long time ago, I used to cater, and whenever, make it at home for the kids and cater to friends, and I would make them for the kids. But it was the first thing that the adults would finish, always chicken fingers first. So every time now, whenever I have company, they always like, you making chicken fingers. I always make them for my friends and family because they've always been devouring them forever.
So on NFL football Sundays, American football, chicken fingers are a staple. It's either that or chicken wings. Some people, my wife, for example, she doesn't like to eat meat off the bone. She prefers the tenders over the wings. So this is great. It's crispy with the wine. It really elevates the herbaceousness. It cleans the palate. It really lightens the load of the actual dish itself. It makes it feel much lighter, so I can eat a lot more and put some more weight on, because I've been putting weight on since we've been doing this. And French fries too. So I'm going to try it with the buttermilk ranch.
This is how I do it. I'm a ranch barbecue lover, so you have to dip it in the ranch, then you have to dip it in the barbecue, and dip it in the ranch again. There you go.
So that ranch, you get complimentary seasoning going with the chicken. You get this creaminess from that sour cream and buttermilk that you have in this dip.
What do you think?
Then you refresh your palate with the wine, and you're getting the fruit, the acidity. You're getting you're getting citrusy notes. You're getting some orchard fruit. It's
Orchard fruit, definitely. That's what I got immediately when I tried it the first time. But I love that it tames down the spices in the chicken. Like, it balances everything, and every sip and every bite. It's just like a well-balanced match that I would have never thought of. What do you think? You gonna have chicken fingers in your next Super Bowl party?
Oh, absolutely. I'll do chicken fingers, sliders. I won't do the wings this year. I'll do the chicken fingers.
Oh. This is lovely. I love this pairing.
They are. These wines can be very complex, and this producer is high quality, sustainability, family run. It's always a treat to drink the wines here, because we do focus on smaller production. We're not looking, when we curate our wine list here, we're not looking for a high volume mass production wineries. We're looking for family owned properties that are small production, and the wines are incredible.
They're amazing. It's a complete different experience that I've had ever since we started shooting these videos for you guys. I'm learning, you're learning, we're enjoying this pairings. We're learning as we go of what foods will go well with what. Sometimes we're just trying things out and seeing what works best, and we're discovering here with you guys how it goes.
And look, if you want a recipe to any of the items that we had shown videos on, DM us, ask us in the comments boxes. If you want to know where you can buy this wine, or the price range of this wine, or a little more details on Franciacorta in general, or this particular producer, comment or DM us. We're here to showcase everything. We want to make drinking wine and enjoying food. We want it to be, synonymous with each other, because wine is part of the meal. The harmony it creates for the meal between either the food complementing the wine, or vice versa, or the sauces. It's not always about the main the main dish. It's about the sides or the sauces.
How everything goes
preparation of the
together.
dish. So it's a fun thing. It shouldn't be intimidating, and that's why we started doing this.
And this is all there is, enjoying, good drinks, good wine, great food, next to the ones that, your loved ones. You can cook it, you can bring them here. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to have our first fan move through the doors and said, we saw you on Fire in the Grave and we wanted to try it out. So come by, like us on social media.
On Instagram, I'm the Fermented Boss.
And I am the Monday Baker.
And we appreciate your time. Thank you. Again, comment,
Like, subscribe. And we'll see you next Thursday.
Chin chin.
Salud.